Hi everyone, today I'll be doing a video on grief. During this pandemic, many of us have lost friends and loved ones. We were not able to give them that final hug, that kiss, that reassurance that we are there by their sides, and so we are left to grieve. What is grief? Grief is just a human's way of dealing with a loss. Whenever time we think of grief, then death and mourning comes to mind. However, it should be noted that death is not only physical, because the loss of a relationship, the loss of a job, the loss of a pet, the loss of independence due to disability, and even separation can put us into the process of grieving. Grieving has no time limit to it. When someone is grieving, it can last for months and even years. Nothing is wrong with this. It must be noted, however, that the person who is grieving cannot help it. You just cannot help it when you are grieving. And so there's nothing to be ashamed about, and there's nothing to feel like, oh, this is only happening to me. No, you are not alone. We all go through this. Grieving will take you through several processes or several stages. There are at least 5 stages to grieving. Now, these stages are not written in stone and they do not follow each other methodically. The process and how we experience grieving and go through the stages depends on the individual. We are going to look at these 5 stages briefly. The first stage that I look at is denial. When you have experienced loss, job, family member, friends, relationship, your independence, whatever the loss might be, your mind will not accept it. You will be in denial. You'll be denying it. You'll be like saying, no, this is not true. It is not happening to me. No way. This is not true. If it is someone you have lost, you might be saying, oh, they're going to call me. They'll be coming home. So you'll find yourself probably looking at the telephone, hoping to have it ring, to answer, hoping that it's a person calling. Or you'll find yourself making the bed, preparing a favorite meal, hoping that the person will come around to have it with you. This is just a normal process. It's denial. Your mind here is only giving you time to cope with the situation as an individual. Then we have the anger stage. The anger stage is where you might become so angry. There's so much anger inside. So you'll find yourself projecting this anger onto inanimate objects, other persons in your surrounding, or even yourself. Now, your mind here is just trying to mask, because anger is like a masking mechanism. It is just masking the pain and the emotions, the turmoil that is raging within you. Nothing is wrong at this stage. Also, the next one we look at is bargaining. Bargaining is a phase here where it is characterized by what ifs. A lot of ifs will be coming in this stage. You will be saying, oh, what if I had done this? I would not have lost her, or I would not have lost him. What if I had only looked at the symptoms and the signs? Then it would not have had this outcome. What if I had said this? What if I had not said that? What if I had gone? So many what ifs. This is the bargaining stage. Also, it is not uncommon for those who are religious at this stage to be bargaining with God or with a higher being or a deity. You'll be saying like, God, if only you can resolve this situation, then I will be a better person. I will be more obedient. You are just trying to have things resolved and things return to normal, and so you find yourself bargaining. Then comes depression. I have done a video already on depression, but depression is just a stage or a phase in your life where you will withdraw from normal everyday activities. You don't want to eat, don't want to speak or anything. You can go on my channel and you can watch the video on depression. It will outline more for you. After depression comes acceptance. Acceptance is dealing with the situation. It is saying, this is reality. I have lost my friend. I have lost my relative. I have lost my prized possession. We are separated. I have lost my job. I have to move on. Acceptance will find you making resolutions. Acceptance stage will find you developing new values or new attitudes. Acceptance is not just a finality and to say, hey, everything is going to be all right. No. Acceptance is just accepting what is and dealing with it. Now, nothing is wrong if you find yourself going through these stages in different order. Everything is all right. It's just a process of grieving. One day you will be hope, the next day you'll be down. One day you'll be happy, the next day you might be sad. This is just a normal process of grieving. However, what will help is for you as an individual that is grieving to understand that the process you are going through is normal. Then you get to try to understand why you are suffering. Try to talk to others about how you are feeling, what is happening in your life. Try to resolve the issues if possible. And also consult health professionals if you really need help. Do not go through this alone. There are so many places, so many organizations, so many agencies, persons out there who are willing to help, willing to listen, willing to work with you through your grieving process. You are not alone. Do not feel that anything is wrong if you seek help. Do not feel that anything is wrong if you are grieving. Do not feel that anything is wrong if you are angry, if you are bargaining, if you are feeling depressed, if you are in denial. This is just a normal process of grieving. And remember, someone out there is there for you. There's always a shoulder to lean on. Peace.